Hello and welcome to January Favorites 2023, and we're gonna get right into it because I found some really good products, starting with Dermalogica's, what is this called exactly? Dynamic Skin Recovery. This is a moisturizer that has built-in SPF. I've tried many moisturizers, and what I don't like normally is that they don't have the SPF built in, and either they're too greasy, they don't soak up into the skin, or they peel under makeup. And this guy is absolutely fantastic. At first, when you put it on, you will see some glow, but it then absorbs into the skin, and it leaves, my skin tends to be dry. And this really makes my skin feel hydrated without being a greasy mess. Next up is the Makeup by Mario SurrealSkin Foundation. And let me tell you, I really like it. I've only worn it about 3 or 4 times. So let's say that this is more of a first impressions rather than an in-depth thing. So why do I like it? This is supposed to be a medium coverage foundation. I think that it's not really as medium as, I believe the Ambient Glow is medium also, and the House Labs is also medium coverage. And these guys have more coverage than this one. This one, for me, for my preferences, would be an everyday foundation. I applied it with a brush and it did leave streaks, so I went on top of it with a sponge just to give it more of a natural texture. It wasn't too luminous, it wasn't dewy, it just looked good, it looked natural. I've had it on for about 5 hours. Overall, and as I'm looking at it right now, I'm seeing some like micro glitter in there, but cannot see any glitter on your skin when you put it on. Absolutely not. This is gorgeous. I want to do a multiple day wear test with this one coming up soon. I know this is not the first time that I talk about this guy in my channel. The Mad Love stencil that has given me a proper eyebrow. Like I have mentioned before, I struggle doing my eyebrows and getting the right kind of shape. So it occurred to me, hey, let's buy a stencil that comes with a really nice shape and just stamp on the color. It's working out really well, except this was about $40 something. I saw that Ulta has their own brow stamping stencil thing for about $14. Try that one. That's a huge price difference. Moving on to something that might sound unexciting and boring, but this product, the new NARS powder, what is it called officially? The Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder. I have it in the shade Sunshore. I remember being at Sephora, looking at it and being like, really? Why do I want another powder for? And I am so glad that I bought it. What makes this powder special? Well, it doesn't look cakey on my skin. I can use it as a setting powder after foundation. To get rid of the tackiness from the foundation, normally I reach for a loose powder, which is a little bit of a pain in the butt sometimes, you know, to open it and kind of gets everywhere if you're not too careful, and you get the puff in there, and it's just this whole thing. Well, this guy will set your makeup, so I just grab a brush like a Sigma powder blush F10, just go like that, and set my foundation all over. I really liked it. The shade is perfect for my skin tone. And again, it's a light powder and it's not drying. And I have dry skin. Coming from someone with dry skin, I'm very impressed so far. I applied the Tarte Sculpt Tape. This is so easy to use. I've talked about it before too, but I'm telling you, I just keep reaching for it. Just put on a couple of dots. It came with, well, it doesn't come, you also buy the brush. The brush is really nice to blend it all out. The color is really natural looking. It's cool bronze. So for my skin tone, it's perfect. Very beginner friendly because it is so blendable, and it just gives you that contour, or it's both, it could be both a contour and a, oh my God, bronzer. It's that kind of color where it's not too gray, where I would call it a contour specific wand, and it's not too warm where it would be more crossing into bronzer territory. With this, there's no need to use contour plus bronzer. I just use this guy. At least for me, I like easy everyday makeup, and this is a winner. Let's see, what else did I like this month? I mean, last month, the month of January, was this Rare Beauty highlighter, and I have it in Exhilarate. It's a champagne-y color. And what I like about this, mind you, I wouldn't use it on an everyday basis, although you could. And that's what I like about it, that it's not hardcore in your face. You can go very lightly with it, just a very light dusting, and you'll get a very nice highlight. It's not, you won't see a stripe. It's not, it is not thick. So because it is so light, you can just dust on the smallest amount and build it from there. And because it is so light, it's also very blendable, so you won't get it the hard edges. Right now I have it here on the high points of my cheeks, on my nose, Cupid's bow. Cupid's bow. So yeah, I like it. I like the Rare Beauty highlighter. Next up, we had a few new launches from one of my favorite brands, Pat McGrath, and this is their FetishEYES liquid eyeshadow. Several of the shades were already sold out. I got mine in Luna Rose. I liked it. I thought it was very pretty. I'll swatch it here for you. I think it's very pretty. There's no glitter in here. It's just metallic. I first went in with some matte neutral colors, and then I added this shade all over, well, in the inner parts of the lid. This was about 5 hours ago again, and it's not creasing. It just stays put. This would also look beautiful on a bare lid. What am I wearing on my lips? Well, this is my first time trying the RMS lipsticks. This one is in the shade RMS Red. I am so impressed with how pigmented it is. Just one swipe, I mean, look at this. Look how pigmented that is. It's a satin finish, so it's not glossy, it's not matte, and it is so comfortable. If you read on the website, they do say that it's packed with lip-loving ingredients. And yeah, it doesn't feel like I have a lip treatment, like a Laneige kind of thing on. It feels light and extremely comfortable. A few minutes ago, I took a break and I went downstairs to get something out of the fridge, and I caught myself in the mirror, and I was surprised that I forgot that I was wearing lipstick. I was like, whoa. I was just not expecting to see myself with a richly pigmented red lip when it absolutely does not feel like I'm wearing anything heavy. I am so curious about this brand. I have a video coming up using several products from them. Not all of them were winners, but yeah, stay tuned for that. And the shade, yes, it's red, but it is flattering and bright, and I want to call it easy. I just feel like maybe it's the formula too that is giving me that idea that it just feels like, it doesn't feel like a special occasion red. It feels like, oh, I feel like wearing makeup today. This is perfect. Was it coincidence that I wore a bright red lipstick on this, the first video after my braces are removed? No, it was not. I mean, it truly was one of my favorite products that I tried in January, but it also showcases my beautiful new teeth. No more braces. I had braces for 2 years, and that is over for the video where I tell you where I got these beautiful looking veneers. No, okay, I'm gonna tell you because it's just too good. Mexico, yes. Don't miss that video. It's gonna give you all of the details. I paid a quarter of what it costs here in the US. So worth it. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, now's a good time to subscribe. Be sure to ring the bell so that you get notified of all of my future uploads. Bye guys, see you in the next one.